Have you ever been on a ride so brutal you thought, this is it, I'm gonna die? Well, there are worse ones. From roller coasters that launch you like a missile, to mechanical arms that dangle you 300 meters above the void. This isn't about thrill, this is about trauma. This list isn't for kids, it's for adults who've already made peace with God. Welcome to the tier list of the scariest rides on Earth. Get ready to scream or cry. The Big Shot, Las Vegas. USA. You're 281 meters high, standing on top of the Strat Tower in Las Vegas. From up there, you can see the entire city, but you're not here for the view. You're strapped into a harness pointing straight at the sky. The air is dry. The silence? Uncomfortable. And then, boom, you're launched another 49 meters upward at 72 kilometers per h, like they're trying to send you into orbit. In less than 2 seconds, Big Shot catapults you to a ridiculous 329 meters above the ground, making it one of the tallest thrill rides in the world. You get hit with 4 Gs on the way up and negative Gs on the way down. Translation: you float out of your seat while your legs dangle over Las Vegas. Best part? It's not just once. You go up, drop, and get launched again without warning. Like the ride wants to make sure you scream twice. Most rides play with fear. This one plays with gravity. C tier. Because defying physics on top of a tower is not a sober decision. Takabisha Fuji-Q Highland, Japan. Takabisha isn't just a roller coaster. It's a direct message from the park saying, we're in charge here. The name literally means dominant. And oh boy, does it live up to it. Located at Fuji-Q Highland, right under the shadow of Mount Fuji. This ride is world famous for one brutal reason. The steepest drop on Earth, 121 degrees. Yes, past vertical, you don't just go down, you fall over yourself. Before that, you suffer. It starts with a pitch black tunnel, nothing fancy, until it launches you to 100 kilometers per h in 2 seconds using linear motors. Before you can finish screaming, you're already flipping. Then comes the vertical lift. You're looking up at the sky, all your weight pressed into your back, held by a single harness. Train stops at the top. Silence. Tension. You think you're falling? You're not. A few more meters of slow torture, brakes, and then your back lifts off the seat. Now it's just you, the harness, and a 121-degree plunge into the void. S tier. A masterpiece of Japanese engineering designed to crush your soul. X2. Six Flags Magic Mountain, USA. This is not a roller coaster, it's an interdimensional experiment with human volunteers. X2 was the world's first 4D coaster, and even today it will leave your head spinning, literally. Because here, the train spins, and so does your seat, over and over, in every direction. It starts like any other ride, slow lift, nice views from 60 meters up, and then reality collapses, head first drops, 360-degree spins, impossible loops, all while your seat moves independently from the train. You're on the track, sure, but your body? Somewhere else entirely. Oh, and did I mention the fire? Yeah, there's actual fire. Flames built in just to overload your senses. As if that weren't enough, it includes 2 Raven turns. What are those? Loops that start like they'll flip you, then change their mind mid-air and just drop you. B tier. It's not a ride. It's a ritual of controlled confusion. Fahrenheit, Hershey Park, USA. Fahrenheit looks innocent at first. It's in Hershey Park, the land of chocolate. But this is not a sweet ride. What you're about to taste is pure adrenaline with a bitter aftertaste of nausea. The main course? A 97-degree drop. Yes, beyond vertical. You go up slowly in a vertical lift, like you're heading up to meet God. At the top, silence. One click. Then suddenly, your body launches down at an angle that mocks logic. It's not a descent, it's a leap into the void. And after that, the punishment continues. 6 inversions, including loops, rolls, corkscrews, and one of the sharpest directional changes you'll find on any American coaster. D tier. Because Hershey doesn't just make chocolate, it also makes trauma. Red Force. Ferrari Land, Spain. Red Force has no loops, no crazy turns. It doesn't need them. Its offer is clear. It launches you to 180 kilometers per h in just 5 seconds and shoots you into the sky 112 meters high, making it the tallest and fastest coaster in Europe. If that doesn't sound scary, you haven't felt your stomach exit through your throat yet. The acceleration uses Formula 1 trademark tech, linear synchronous motors, no chains, no warning, just silence. And then boom, you're fired like a Ferrari cannonball. You climb nearly vertical, reach the top, and drop again with the same violent energy, straight down at 90 degrees. And just as you're wondering if you're still alive, you fly past the giant Ferrari shield. 12 meters tall, 9 tons heavy, and 100% unnecessary. S tier, because you don't need loops to rip someone's soul out. Skyscream, Holiday Park, Germany. Skyscream doesn't warn you, doesn't climb slowly, doesn't give you time to think. You get launched forward, then backward, then forward again, all before your brain can say, wait, what? This isn't a coaster, it's an ambush. It's a launch coaster. No chains, just raw power. In seconds, you're rising straight up to over 50 meters. At the top, just when you think you're about to drop, you don't. They flip you slowly, face down, hanging. Then comes the free fall straight into hell. Next, a fast loop, 100 kilometers per h. No break. And all of this happens on a single compact track. Like someone compressed insanity into one steel line. No other coaster in Germany is like it. And if you're wondering why it's sometimes closed, it's because the track needs a minimum temperature to operate safely. Yes, it needs warmth to not kill you. E tier, because Germany knows how to build elegant punishment. Ejanika, Fuji Q Highland, Japan. Ejanika doesn't spin, it twists, violently. And not just the track, your seat spins too, forward and backward, while the train flips, loops, corkscrews, and dives. End result? 14 total rotations. World record. If your stomach survives this, it can survive any buffet. You start climbing backwards to 76 meters. Yes, backwards. At the top, no mercy. You plunge at 89 degrees, while your seat throws you forward into a full spin. From that point on, forget control. You can't see the track. Your feet are dangling. The train flips. You spin. The world spins. Your brain gives up. More than a coaster, Ejanika is a full-body mind cleanse. You can't explain it. You can only scream its name. F tier. This isn't a ride. It's a 4D exorcism. The Giant Drop. Dreamworld, Australia. No loops, no twists, no fireworks. Just you, a harness, and the most brutal free fall in the southern hemisphere. You sit down. They strap you in. The ground vanishes beneath your feet. You start going up. 119 meters. 39 floors. You see everything. The park, the city, the coast. And once you're at the top, nothing happens. Silence. Vertigo. Tension. Your body knows. You're about to fall. No warning. No mercy. The train drops. Gravity takes over. 135 kilometers per h of pure free fall. No brakes until the ground says, "G'day, mate." Your body floats. Your stomach climbs. And when it's all over, you seriously question how you survived. A tear. Because there's nothing scarier than putting your life in the hands of physics. Gravity Max. Lipaoland, Taiwan. Most roller coasters around the world have a full track before launching passengers. Not Gravity Max. Here, you're taken to a flat platform, and in front of you, there's nothing, just air. The train stops at the edge. You have time to look, to think, to regret. Then, the track tilts forward 90 degrees, leaving you hanging face down. Your entire body dangling by a harness and a casual, "Don't worry, it's fine." The track clicks into place, lines up with the next section, and you drop straight into a pitch-black tunnel at 90 kilometers per h, like the opening scene of your own funeral. And that's just the beginning. You immediately get launched into a 26.8-meter vertical loop, while 3.5 Gs crush your chest. All this in 568 meters of track. This beast was the world's first coaster with a real tilt drop. And when they repainted it, red and black in 2016, it somehow looked even more dangerous. There's nothing else like it. And yes, it's still running. B tier, because if fear had a shape, it would look like this ride. Formula Rossa. Ferrari World, United Arab Emirates. No loops, no spins, no fireworks, just speed. Pure, brutal, inhuman. Formula Rossa is the fastest roller coaster in the world. It launches you from 0 to 240 kilometers per h in just 4.9 seconds, faster than an F1 car, harder than your Monday espresso, and it's not pulled by chains. It uses the same hydraulic system aircraft carriers use to launch fighter jets. No joke. You climb to 52 meters, take 4.8 Gs straight to the chest, and just to survive, they make you wear goggles. Not for style. At that speed, a bug becomes a bullet. And F1 drivers? Even they say this thing goes too far. It's red like Maranello, loud like a thunderstorm, and hits like a steel kick to the soul. S tier. Because this isn't a ride, it's a missile with seats. Some of these rides were designed to thrill you. Others feel like they were built by psychopaths with engineering degrees. But they all have one thing in common. They're not made for weak stomachs. So the next time you see a coaster in a new city and say, how bad could it be? Check if it's on this list before you buckle up. And if you've already ridden one of these monsters, welcome to the club of those who scream with dignity.